Your company ranks on page 1 of Google. Your traffic looks solid, but behind the scenes, 60% of your potential customers are getting their answers without ever clicking on your website. How? They're asking AI. ChatGPT, Google's AI overviews, Perplexity. These are the tools answering questions about your industry, and if they're not mentioning your business, you're losing sales to competitors who already figured it out. The rules, they've changed, but most businesses haven't noticed yet. We are elite HubSpot partners, and for the last 9 years, we've helped thousands of companies use HubSpot the right way to help them get more clients and scale profitably. So in today's video, we'll show you exactly what's happening with website traffic, why it matters for growing businesses, and how to make sure you don't miss out on this AI opportunity. For 20 years, search worked like this. You typed a question, Google gave you 10 blue links. You visited 3 or 4 websites, and you did the work to find answers yourself. That is over. Now AI reads those sites for you. It understands the content, pulls out the answer, and delivers it directly. No clicking required. So here's the difference. With traditional SEO, the goal is to rank in the top 10 results. The success metric is how many people click, and the content focus is keywords and backlinks. But with AEO, the goal is to become the answer that AI gives. The success metric is how often you're cited, and the content focus is clear, structured information that machines can read. When AI answers a question, it's basically choosing which business to mention. So if your information isn't structured correctly, you won't make the cut. So you might be asking, if people aren't clicking, how do you make money? Here's what the data is showing us. First, for low intent visitors who just wanted a quick answer and weren't going to buy anyways, losing them, it really doesn't hurt the revenue of your business. But for our high intent buyers who see your business cited by AI and then visit your website, they convert at 3 times the rate of regular organic traffic. Why? Because the AI already pre-qualified them. They've already read about your solution, so if they're visiting your website, they are ready to buy, not just browse. Traditional SEO favored big companies with thousands of backlinks, so small businesses couldn't even compete. But with AI, it doesn't rely only on domain authority. It also cares about which source has the clearest, most specific answer. So if you run a 5-person HVAC company and you write the best answer to how to implement preventative maintenance for commercial buildings in humid climates, AI will cite you over industry giants with millions of generic content pieces. Now we're about to get more technical here, so to make this easier, we've created a free 30-day AEO implementation plan with a week-by-week plan to easily implement everything you'll be learning today. Make sure to use the link in the description to grab it, and it'll save you hours of trial and error. Now, let's talk about how to set this all up in HubSpot. If you're using HubSpot, you already have the tools to do this. Most businesses just haven't turned them on correctly. So we'll be walking through 3 phases. They're called your foundations, technical structure, and content re-architecture. Phase 1 is foundation. AI needs to understand who you are. Not what you do, but who you are as a distinct business entity. Step 1 is standardizing your business name, address, and phone number. I know this sounds basic, but it is critical because AI looks for consistency. So if your address on your website is 123 Main Street as an ST, but Google Business Profile says street spelt out, AI's confidence drops. So go to your settings, account default, general tab, then company information, and make sure your company name matches your legal entity exactly. Step 2 is then to create an entity definition page. Your About Us page needs one specific sentence structure, and it looks like this. Your company name is a specific service type based in location, specializing in exact offer. Example here with us. On the Fuse is a HubSpot Elite partner based in America, specializing in ROI-focused HubSpot operations for B2B service companies. This makes a semantic triple, which is a set of 3 parts: a subject, a predicate, and an object. This is the basic structure AI uses to build its understanding of how things are connected, which is called the knowledge graphs. And step 3 is to check your robot's TXT file. Go to Settings, Content, Pages, then SEO and Crawlers. And here you want to make sure that you're not blocking GPT bot, CC bot, or Google other. These are AI crawlers. And if they're blocked, AI can't read your site, which means that you don't even exist in AI answers. The technical structure is where most businesses fail, not because it's necessarily complicated, but because they will just skip it entirely. AI doesn't read your website the way us humans do. It reads code, specifically something called schema markup. Your schema is structured data that translates your content into a language that AI can understand. So here's what we need to do. Step 1 is enable automatic schema. To enable this automatically, go to your settings, content, then blog, and in the general tab, toggle on to use structured data. This applies basic article schema to all of your blog posts. Step 2 is add organization schema to every page. Basically, what this does is it tells AI who you are globally. You add this once to your website footer and header template, and we'll even leave you guys the code in our blog post so you can copy and paste it, but here's what it should look like for your company. Now, make sure to include your business name, your URL, logo, contact information, and links to your social profiles. Step 3 is to implement FAQ schema on service pages. Implementing FAQ schema on service pages creates a direct line to AI answers by pairing question-answer combinations that AI reads and uses directly. And you can do this in 2 ways. The easy way for us non-coders is to use a HubSpot marketplace module called Interactive FAQ with SEO schema. Drag it right onto your page, type your questions and answers, and it will generate the code for you. The manual way is to add code directly to your page settings under Advanced Options, then head to HTML. And critical rule, the text in your code must match the visible text on your page exactly. Any mismatch looks like deception to search engines. If you're watching this thinking, I really need help setting this up correctly, luckily we do this exact implementation for our HubSpot customers every single day. So if you want to make sure this is done right the first time, book a free consultation with one of our HubSpot experts. We offer these consultations to professional and enterprise users to review your current setup and show you exactly how to implement AEO for your business. Link is in the description to speak to us. Now, let's talk about how to write content that AI wants to cite for your business so you can show up in AI rankings. Most businesses are still writing content for SEO only. They've got long introductions, keyword stuffing, burying the actual answer. AI doesn't care about your keyword density. It wants an answer and it wants it fast. So use what journalists call the inverted pyramid. Answer first, details come second. Every page targeting a question should follow this structure. A headline with the exact question people are asking. For example, what is the cost of HubSpot Sales Hub? The answer block should then be direct, factual, and not fluffy, about 40 to 60 words. Here's an example. HubSpot Sales Hub starts at $20 per month per user. Professional tier costs $100 per month per user, and enterprise $150 per month per user. All plans for professional and enterprise are billed yearly. This structure lets AI extract the answer block and serve it directly to your clients. So where do you find these questions? 2 places. Number 1, your HubSpot Service Hub tickets. Look at what customers are actually asking. And number 2 is Google Search Console. Filter for question queries. Who, what, where, when, why, and how those are your content targets. You know how to do AEO the right way using your available HubSpot tools. Now let's cover the most common mistakes we see with our clients to show you how to avoid them and to stop them from costing you money. Now, mistake number one is burying the answer. You write a 2,000-word article. You put the answer in paragraph 17 because you want people to stay on the page longer. AI has a limited context window. It reads the beginning of your content heavily, and if it doesn't actually find the answer quickly, it moves to a competitor who structured their blog better. So to fix this, answer the question in the first 100 words, then elaborate in the rest of your blog. Mistake number two is using vague descriptions, like industry leader, solutions provider, or innovative approach. AI can't map this type of vague language to specific categories. Leading done-for-you HubSpot solutions partner is vague, while HubSpot Elite Partner for growing businesses in North America is specific. Specificity creates authority in AI systems, so make sure to be exact of what you do and who you serve. Now, traditional SEO metrics won't work here because we're not tracking clicks. So here's what you need to measure. Citation frequency is how often your business is mentioned in AI answers to relevant queries. To track this, use HubSpot's AEO grader. It will audit your visibility across AI platforms, and it shows you a few different things. One is sentiment, so you know if the AI's narrative about you is positive or negative. Share of voice, or how often you're cited versus competitors. Attribute accuracy to discover if AI knows what you actually offer. Conversation rate, it will track users coming from AI referrals separately, and they should convert higher. In brand search volume. If AI mentions you, but users don't click, they'll often search your brand name directly later. So make sure to track that spike. Now let's look into the future for a little bit. By 2028, traditional search traffic is projected to drop by 50%. We're seeing a trend towards something called Agentic Web. In the near future, your customer's AI agent will talk directly to your business's AI agent. Someone will say to their phone, "Book me a dentist appointment." Their AI will contact your AI system, negotiate the time, and book without a human. So your booking system needs to be readable by these agents. That means structured data, APIs, the same principles we covered today. The businesses setting this up now won't scramble later. The tools are available now, so if you are using HubSpot, you have everything you need to get started today. But if you do need an ally to implement this properly the first time, book a free consultation with one of our experts using the link in the description. We'll review your current setup and show you exactly how to implement AEO, or pretty much anything that you need help with in HubSpot to help you scale better and generate more clients. We are on the fuse, and we help businesses get found in this age of AI. Guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.